standard right here. What do you think? Yeah, right. 8,000 million. We gotta come down a little bit than that. So let's guess right here. 19,000, also another great guess. We're actually looking at 760,000 gallons of water. Now this is all salt water, but we actually got this water from a fire hydrant right across the street. The exhibit took about a week to fill, and then we threw in our own salt mixture, which consisted of Morton's table salt, the same stuff you guys put on your dinner, and some other trace elements to make it fish friendly. Now we do have one more thing to talk about. We have all this water, all these cool animals. So we need this big giant window to be able to see them. So if you come down after the show, there's a seam right here you can see, and another seam right here. And that's because when this panel was installed, it was installed in 3 separate pieces. It was the largest aquatic viewing window of its kind at its installation. Each of the panels is 12 and 5/8 inches thick, so just over a foot. And together, all 3 weigh the same amount of weight as 2 full-grown male elephants standing on top of each other. That's 30,000 pounds or 15 tons. Now here's the scary part, guys. The window is held in place only by the water pressure of that 760,000 gallons and a tiny little bit of silicone around the edges so that there's no leaks. But that does mean that if anything goes wrong, especially you guys, everyone out here is gonna be in our splash zone today. All right, you guys didn't find that one very funny. So we're gonna get our divers out for you in just a moment here, but I do need your help. There's a lot of acrylic and a lot of water here. So we're gonna have to shout really loud, "Come out, divers," on the count of 3 so that way they can hear us, okay? And they are very shy, so we have to shout really loud, okay? You guys ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, it looks like it worked. Good morning, guys, how are you? Doing pretty good? All right. So guys, today we have with us our diver Greg and his dive buddies Linda and Rick. Let's give them a great big round of applause. All right, now also Greg, I have a question for you. How are we able to hear you right now?
I have a communication device in my face mask here, which we have a microphone and a speaker, so that I can hear you, and I can also speak to you with the microphone. Now, my buddies to the left and my right of me have the classic setup, where they can only hear us because we have a speaker in the water, but they don't have the microphone, so they can't speak.
All right, awesome. See, I thought they were just antisocial, so that's good to hear. All right, now I'm wondering, you said that they can't speak to us, and you've already done a good amount of speaking at the start of our show, so I'm wondering, what's the purpose of having them here with you if they can't talk to us? Couldn't you just do the show by yourself?
It's not fun diving alone. It's great to have buddies. We also have it for safety reasons. If I'm low on air, they can help me and give me some air if I'm low. They're there to let me know if there's other animals that are around that are a little too close, and just to enjoy the atmosphere around us.
All right, that's pretty awesome, and it sounds pretty important. So now I'm wondering, there has to be a situation under the water where you guys have to communicate with each other. So how would you do that if you needed to, since you can't talk?
We use hand signals. We have a few that are very important to us. We have the okay to let us know that each one's all right. Okay. Okay.
Are you guys all doing okay?
We have a few. Everyone okay? All right. We'll have signals for certain particular types of animals. Like, we'll see if they can guess. I'll start with an easy one.
What do you guys think that is? Shark, yeah, that's right.
That's right, a shark. How about this one?
Everybody said fish.
Fish. You know, a stingray. How about this one?
Turtle, yeah.
Turtle. And everyone loves this one.
It's not fish, guys. Anybody have another guess? Hammerhead, yeah, good job. So guys, if you see any of these animals behind our divers, feel free to let them know. That's a zebra shark, so we would use this signal for that one. But if you see any of these animals swimming behind our divers, feel free to let them know, like there's a hammerhead behind you, or there's a shark behind you. It's always good to know because they don't have eyes on the back of their heads. All right, so you covered your sign for okay, but what if you were maybe having a problem? Do you guys have signs for that?
Now, if we have a problem, we have a sign that, like this. That means something's wrong, whether it be an equalization problem with your ear, a gear malfunction, a cramp in your leg. You go, oh, something's off. I have a cramp, or something's off. There's a problem with my ear. Things like that.
All right, pretty awesome. So thank you so much for telling us about how you guys can communicate. So now I'm wondering, you mentioned about your mask a little bit earlier, but it looks like you guys are wearing a whole lot of equipment. Can we talk a little bit about that? Maybe the big thing.
Sure, we're going to have Rick turn around for us here. This is a tent where we have all of our air that we're going to breathe underwater with. We can stay underwater for a good hour and a half with that size tank. At 3,000 PSI in there. And it keeps us connected to these hoses, which brings us to a regulator, which brings that 3,000 PSI down to about 40 PSI between the first stage and the second stage.
All right, awesome. And now I notice you're wearing this really stylish suit. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
This is a wetsuit. It's neoprene. It keeps a thin layer of water in between you and the element, and your body can keep that water warm. And the fact that that water stays constantly in there keeps a nice barrier between you and the element.
Okay, awesome. Now, I've always thought that our divers have a great fashion sense, and then I realized doing these shows that they actually know how to compliment themselves really well. So they have the nice suit on, and they always have a nice vest too. So can you tell us about that?
I will have a little demonstration. They have great fashion appeal. I wear this down the street all the time on Tail Street. It's just a great look for me. But when we are underwater, they do serve a purpose as well. We'll have Rick demonstrate. We have a sign for up and down. Now when he presses this button here, it lets air into the vest. Now what do you guys think? Do you think when he puts air into the vest, do you think he's going to go up or down?
They said up.
Up. Let's find out. Up he goes, and then we're going to let some air out. And it takes a few seconds for the air to get out and for you to have a response. And then you descend. And then I'll put a little bit of air back in, and then we'll try what we call as divers as neutrally buoyant, where you just kind of hover.
All right, that's pretty awesome, and it reminds me of an organ that fish have called a swim bladder, which lets them do the same thing. So I think we might have stolen that idea, and maybe we stole something else with those things on your feet. Can you tell us about those?
These were an invention from Benjamin Franklin, a local hero. And they're called the fin, which let us project ourselves through the water at a faster rate than you would be just with your feet.
All right, awesome. Would you say they help you guys to swim very fast?
I'm sorry, it's being a little friendly.
That's fine. Would you say the fins help you guys to swim very fast?
Well, let's just say a lot faster than we would without them.
All right. Well, we'd like to challenge you guys to a little bit of a race today to see how fast you can swim with those fins.
I think we're up to it.
All right, so we got someone come in down for the race. Would anybody like to come on down and race a diver? Your hand was up first, buddy. Come on down. All right, so come on.